Many of you may have visited Lalbagh and visited these wonderful places. But today, let's go explore the trivia, the funda, and the history and heritage of many of these places in Lalbagh. Let's go. As you enter Lalbagh from the Cameron Gate, the first thing that you're invited by is a statue and the bust of Mr. Murray Gowda, who was the former director of horticulture of Karnataka here, and he was responsible for a variety of things in Lalbagh. But after that, you get to see this beautiful floral clock by HMT, which is one among the 6 that HMT actually created across India. It is solar powered and it has a beautiful snow white theme to it, followed by the equestrian statue of Chamraja Vadayar. And this equestrian statue, interestingly, was in Curson Park in Mysore, and it was brought here by Mr. G.H. Krumbaigal, the famous German botanist who transformed Lalbagh and gifted many of our flowering trees in Bangalore. From the majestic glass house towards the bandstand, the one that you have behind me, and this was constructed by the first superintendent of Lalbagh, Sir William New, who brought this idea from Britain, where in the evenings the bandstand entertained with a military band visitors who came to Lalbagh. And later, after we received independence, it had multiple performances from many musicians and dancers and so on. But very interestingly, behind the bandstand, you can see these 2 beautiful Christmas trees, and they were very metaphorically called the Dancing Sisters. And these Dancing Sister Christmas tree, or the actual scientific name being Araucaria cocoi, were planted by none other. On the right is from Frontier Gandhi, Abdul Ghaffar Khan, who came to Lalbagh and planted this tree. And to my left was planted none other than by Queen Elizabeth II. This particular avenue has multiple VVIPs who came to Lalbagh and planted trees, including Srimati Indira Gandhi and multiple other celebrities. Right, another interesting funda about the Araucaria cocoi. These Christmas trees in Bangalore are perhaps the tallest trees in Bangalore, and they come from New Caledonia. And it is named after Mr. James Cook, because I think his expedition going circumnavigating the earth, that is when they discovered it. Interestingly, there's also a story that these trees went as high up in order to escape the necks of the tallest dinosaur. So that's the story behind the tallest trees in Bangalore and this beautiful bandstand. Now we've come to the oldest tree and the most majestic tree in Lalbagh, the white silk cotton tree, also called the Ceiba petandra. This is over 100 years old. It is believed that multiple kings' carriages moved through this pavilion in Lalbagh that this wonderful tree house. You can see puffs of cotton here, and it sheds its leaves in about months of January, and it's full in bloom in the month of April. And when you come here, do visit this majestic white silk cotton tree. When you walk a little further from the bandstand, you find this tree fossil brought from the National Tree Fossil Park from Thiruvarkarai, South Arcot, Tamil Nadu, from where this particular tree fossil, which is supposed to be 20 million years old, and a tree fossil of a coniferous tree that is kept here in Lalbagh that you can see. So there are about 6 or 7 places in India where tree fossils are kept, and this happens to be one. Bangalore has been known for its granites. In fact, for a variety of reasons, Bangalore granites, for its grey color, neutral texture, etc., was being used in the local architecture. In fact, granite from Bangalore was also being exported to US and Europe for creating gravestones. Interestingly, the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C. was created along with the granite from Namma Bengaluru. The black granite was completely polished to create that effect. And if you ever go to the Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C., the Vietnam Veterans Memorial, you know that there is a Bangalore in it. Behind me is Kabutar Khana or the Dove Kote in Lalbagh, which is constructed so that the pigeons of Lalbagh get a home, and also their poop can be used as fertilizer for the garden. So when you're here, do swing by the Dove Kote. A pigeon might just hover about you. We are in the front of the west gate of Lalbagh, and here you have this unique entrance gate and this structure in the behind. And this happened to be the guard room of a house of the Diwan of Mysore, Mr. P.N. Krishnamurti, at the Racecourse Road. But that house was being occupied by the government, and they had to dismantle the house. The then superintendent of Lalbagh, Mr. P.C. Javaraya, requested Diwan of Mysore, Mirza Ismail, if he can take the responsibility of dismantling the place. While he was doing it, he had the foresight to completely number the guard room, which was iconically built, and brought it here to the Lalbagh West Gate. And that's the story of this wonderful West Gate entrance. And then you have the statue of the Kannada poet Kuvempu. It says, Kai mugidu olage ba, idu sasya kashi. Enter here. This is a temple of trees. We've just covered some interesting places in Lalbagh for you to go explore, get to know its history, nuggets, etc. But there may be more that we are missing. So put in comments some of the places that we've missed, or probably which you want us to cover next time, or any other place which you want us to curate through QShala. We would love to do that. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe and share if you have loved this video about our wonderful Lalbagh.